Okay, let's see for the next example. In a survey, so you can read by on here, which is we have a table. If one of these individuals is selected at random, calculate the probability of each of the following events. Okay, the first one, the person is experiencing high blood. So you can see from here, the high blood is 117. The total for the high blood is 117, right? So 117 out of 200. So you'll have the answer here. And then the next one, the person is a non-smoker. So you can see this column and you can see from here and which is intersection. Intersection, okay? Intersection yang part ni ha. Yang ni union, ni intersection. Apa nama persilangan? Saya tak pasti. I'm not sure. So intersection. This is union. Okay, this symbol. Okay, so this is and the person is a non-smoker and experiencing no high blood. So you can see from here will be 52 out of 200. We simplify, it will be having 13 out of 50. And next one, the person is experiencing high blood. Okay, the person is experiencing high blood. So high blood kat mana? Sini. So high blood is this row. Okay, this row. Given that, you can see it from here, given that the person is a heavy smoker. So actually you need to see this one first. Given that ni siapa? Given that ni person is a heavy smoker. Heavy smoker, the total for the heavy smoker is 80, right? The total for the heavy smoker is 80. So tengok balik yang tengok dulu yang given that ni. Given that is heavy smoker, which is 80. And the probability that we want is person experiencing high blood. High blood is over here. So high blood yang heavy smoker is 65. So total yang kita nak adalah orang yang heavy smoker. So out of heavy smoker tu, yang high blood is 65. So we will be having 65 out of 80. I hope you are clear about question number 3. About question number 4, the person is a non-smoker. Given that the person is experiencing no high blood. So tengok dulu no high blood. No high blood is this row, which is 83. So the total for the non-high blood is 83. And we want the person is non-smoker is over here. So we'll be having 52 out of 83. Bukannya 52 out of 200 tapi 52 out of 83 because given that. Okay, given that the person is experiencing no high blood. I hope you are clear. Kalau tak clear, nanti repeat balik yang part ni. So, I'm going to proceed for the next question. Okay, example 7.19. Okay, so you can see from here. A card is chosen at random from a set of 25 cards, numbers from 1 to 25. What is the probability that the card chosen is a multiple of 4 given that it is greater than 15. So we have two events. Okay, so the total outcome. So dalam case ni eksperimen dia adalah card dia. So total outcome ataupun sample space dia adalah daripada 1, 2 sampai 25. Okay, next. Dia kata apa? What is the probability that the card chosen is the multiple of 4? So event A, the card is multiple of 4. So multiple of 4 yang mana? Yang inside of 1 until 25 ni. So event A inside 1 until 25 and it is what? Given that it is greater than 15. So we know that, so event B pula, greater than 15, of course, start from 16, 17, 18, until 25. So this is for event B. We know that we are gonna look at the given that first. So given that yang ni greater than 15 kan, so 16, 17, 18, and so on sampai 25. Tapi yang dia nak, probability yang kita nak adalah probability that the card chosen is multiple of 4. So you can see from here, we are going to start from more than 15 is 16, right? So 16 is a multiple of 4. So 16, 20, 24 is a multiple of 4. So this is event A. So we're going to have what? probability that the card chosen is a multiple of 4, given that, okay, this should be written as, yang ni lah garis panjang sepatutnya, bukannya macam ni, bukan slash. Okay, it should be probability, and then here, it should be this one. Okay, bukannya ni. Okay, not this one. Okay, so you can see from here, it should be garis panjang macam ni, ha? The multiple of 4 given that greater than 15. So greater than 15, how many of it will be having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 25. 25, just now we said that it will be our sample space, right? 10 out of 25. Okay, and then the intersection between multiple of 4 and it is greater than 15 is 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of 25. Divide by 10 out of 25, it will be equal to 3 out of 10. So this is your answer. I hope you are clear. Okay, patah balik sekejap. Kenapa kita pilih 10 daripada 25 and 3 out of 25 here? Because of we want to have probability. Look at here. It is defined as probability. Sebab tu saya ingatkan banyak kali, probability must be less than 1, more than 0. So you can see it from here. So this is the answer. Tak clear? Repeat balik. Okay. So next, I'm going to proceed for the next one. Complementary in conditional events. Okay, for any two events A and B, probability of B must be more than 0. Show that probability of A given B tambah dengan probability of A bar given B, it will be equal to 1. So actually you can use your formula, open up using the formula. Okay, so you can see from here, both of it are having the same denominator, right? And then you can see from here, probability of A intersect with B. As we know, if you try to draw, okay, if you try to draw the probability of A intersect with B, the result will be, so this is the result, this is the red color, this is for the A intersect with B, right? And we want probability of A bar intersect with B, which is, I'm going to have this one, probability of A bar intersect with B. This is for the blue color, which is this part. Okay, so this is for this part. Okay, this is for this part. Okay, so you can see from here, the result is what? This is your A, this is your B. So the result will be what? It will be equal to probability of B over with probability of B. It will be equal to 1. So there you are. I already explained to you through the diagram here, right? So I'm going to proceed for the next one. Okay, if you want to stop and you want to take a break, so maybe you can stop the video because I'm going to continue with independent events. So we're already done for this part. I'm going to proceed. Okay, so let's see about independent events. Okay, independent events ni senang cerita. Contoh you ada event A. Okay, contoh untuk independent events, as an example, event A, rolling a dice. Okay, rolling a dice. Okay, event B, you are spin a coin. Okay, head, either you get head or tail. So you can see from here, A dengan B ni, okay, diorang tak effect to each other. There is no effect to each other. You rolling a dice doesn't affect you spinning a coin. You spin a coin, it doesn't affect to the rolling a dice. So that's independent event. Diorang tak bergantung antara satu sama lain. So okay, so you can read by your own here, which is, if you try to look at here, probability of A given B, it will be equal to probability of A. Okay, contoh, A tadi rolling a dice, B tu pula adalah spinning a coin. So bila kita nak probability of A given B, so we just want probability of A only actually. And probability of B given A, actually we just want probability of B. And probability of A intersection with B, it will be equal to probability of A multiply with probability of B. Actually, this is a proving. You can have it by your own. So this is this is examples, which is A spinning a coin, B number obtained when a pair of dice is rolled. Okay, so events are unrelated. Okay, kalau kita nak dapatkan head or tail on the spinning coin, dia takkan mempengaruhi the outcome of the dice. Okay, okay, so it is an independent. So how can we relate between mutually exclusive and independent? So tengok balik, okay, as I already told you, okay, which is contohnya untuk mutually, so kita buat revise sikit, mutually exclusive. For mutually exclusive, we are having from the same experiment. Experiment by rolling a dice, okay, by rolling a dice, okay. Either you are having events A, events B. Okay, events A, maybe you are having even number. Events B, you are having odd number. So, to get events A, okay, to get even number, okay, to get even number, which is you'll be having 2, 4, 6. And to get odd number, you'll be having 1, 3, 5. So, you can see from here, there is no intersection. Okay, there is no intersection. This is 2, 4, 6, right? And this is for events B, which is 1, 3, 5. They are having from the same experiment. This is for mutually exclusive. Okay, if you are asking what is the difference between mutually exclusive and independent events, this is mutually exclusive. They are coming from one experiment, which is rolling a dice, but a different outcome. Different events. Events A having even number, events B having odd number. Okay, so if you can see from here, events A and events B, there is no intersection. No intersection between them. Okay, this is about the mutually exclusive. Now we're going to see about independent events. We'll be having events A, and events B. Events A, maybe you are rolling a dice that you already discussed just now, and event B, you are having a coin. So both of it actually are from different experiment itself. So it is an independent event. So I hope you're clear. I'm just explaining to you the rough part, the difference between the independent events and mutually exclusive. So let's see it together. So if you try to look at here, if A and B are two mutually exclusive, which is A and B must not equal to 0, the probability of A must not 0 and probability of B must not 0, then probability of A given B is equal to 0 and probability of B is given to 0. Okay, if you are not sure about this part, you can read by your own slowly, but I already explained to you just now the difference between mutually exclusive and independent events, right? So I hope you are clear about that part. Okay, but you can see from here, this is a conclusion, which is this part. A and B not independent. We can conclude that if two events, kalau dua-dua ni events ni mutually exclusive, then they are not independent. Okay? But don't worry, apa yang saya explain tadi, mutually exclusive tu from coming from one experiment, okay? And independence, they are not affecting to each other. So let's see together, example 7.20. Don't worry, we are going to see the example. Example 7.20 here. A bag contains 8 black marbles, 6 greens, 5 red, and all marbles are the same size. 2 marbles, okay, so we're going to have 2 marbles selected from randomly from the bag in succession with replacement. So you can see from here, with replacement is one of the keyword, okay, with replacement. So the question asking, find the probability that both marbles are black. So since the second marble is thrown after the first marble is replaced in the bag, so the events resulting from the first and second draws are independent. Okay, dia tak ada effect. Contoh kalau first, okay, contoh dalam satu bag tu, kan ada 19 bola. Bila you dah ambil bola kali pertama, baki 18 sepatutnya kan. Tapi, you letak balik bola tu, okay, bola tu kembali jadi 19 balik. So, there is no effect. So, it is an independent event. So, you can see from here, the ball 1 intersect with the ball 2, which is multiply each other, will be having 0.1773. And the second question asking, only one of the marbles pick is black. Okay, so you can see black, we are having 8, right? So, we'll be having either the first ball is black, the rest is tak kisah bola apa-apa pun. Tambahkan, the first ni bola tak kisah warna apa-apa, multiply with the second ball is black. So you can have this one. I'm going to continue in the next video.